I'm about to get a haircut, and I have been reading How to Master the Art of Selling by, I forget, Tom Hopkins, and it's got me thinking about a couple things. I have never cared a ton about other people's opinions of me. I think that's sort of glorified, but I have never cared in a way where, like, I'm kind of a loser. I'm not like the cool guy who's unconcerned. I'm like the loser who's unconcerned and probably should be a little more concerned. Towards the beginning of the book, Tom lists like 12 characteristics of an excellent salesperson, and one essentially says like they care about their appearance. They seem like they look professional and trustworthy and reliable and all of these things. And that coincides with what has been happening in my mind recently. I'm 35 and I'm just realizing this. I'm probably way delayed on it, but now that I am going to be the face of a business, and it'll be me on the social media posts, it'll be me pitching to people in person, it'll be me going in front of investors, etc. I want to care what people will think of how I look. I want to find some sort of personal aesthetic that doesn't stray too far from what I already have, and that also rides the line of like a fit gym owner, sort of. Because the cliche is you don't go to a restaurant with a skinny chef. I would say if some chubby schlub comes up to me and says, I'm opening up a gym. I wouldn't go to that guy's gym. So I want to look competent and professional, like somebody who can run an intentional and successful fitness business. So all that to say, like, I'm just thinking about how can I ride that line. I don't like buying clothes, but it's time to care about what other people think of how I look. I still don't necessarily care about what other people think about what I do. To a certain extent. Like, I don't care what the people at church think, but maybe I should, because I want to play, like, my goal is to get people into my business, because I think that the people I get into my business can have their lives improved. And if I want to improve as many people's lives as possible through my business, I should play the game to get them there, because the gains I get, or the gains that I give people, both physically and psychologically and emotionally and all of that, the gains that I give people are much greater than any loss that I might feel because I'm like playing the game or succumbing to the man or whatever. So I'm going to get a hair. So I feel like I kind of look like a schlub right now, but I was at the airport on the way back from Ohio, and I was thinking about all of this because I had just read the book. I was on my layover, and I'd read the book on my first flight, and then I was on my layover and ready for the second flight. Just people watching, and like a lot of how professional somebody looks is just their head. How is their facial hair? How is their normal hair? So much of a first impression is your hair. And so I thought, like, man, I hate going to get our hair cut. I just want to buzz my head, but I want to be intentional about how my hair looks and just look professional. So that's why I'm going to get a haircut. And I got to go get haircuts more often. It's a bunch of these little things where, like, I don't care. Like, you want to do all these. All I care about is getting people into this business because I think it is going to be really good for them. And I think that it will be a fun and exciting, unique, cool gym experience. But to do that, you got to think about things like, what kind of shape am I in? How do I dress? Like, are my teeth, I'm not going to fix this, but are my teeth at least clean and in decent shape? How's my hair look? Like, how am I presenting myself on a day-to-day basis? This is something new that I probably should have been thinking about a long time ago, but the business has just been the impetus. Impetus? The business has been the why that I needed. So I'm going to get a haircut, and then I think I'm going to go short hair. It's just a millennial dude haircut that everyone's getting, like skin here, hair here. Then I'm going to try to grow out my beard a little more because I am just experimenting with that right now. I'm super gray down here, but why not? Like, that's not going to go away, so why not? So I can choose not to be afraid of it. That's it.